What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Getting It Done. Now, I know I haven't posted in a very long time. I'm sorry. I just haven't had the time. It's just been crazy. Now with this COVID-19 quarantine thing, I have the time to make a video. So today I wanted to make a video on the OlarHike inflatable sleeping pad. Here we go. Now, before we start the video, I wanted to mention the wall behind me. This is going to be the new video set for all my videos. I'm going to do how-to videos and review videos and stuff like that. And I'm going to try and get back in the flow of posting as often as I can. But anyway, let's get into reviewing this thing. Okay, here it is, the bag itself. Now, this product does come with patches in case it rips, and an emergency sleeping blanket, the ones that astronauts use. Let's set those aside and focus on the product itself. It's a very high quality bag. It's got a drawstring on the top. You pull that out and then it opens like that. But it also has a zipper on the side right here, and that makes it a lot easier to get out and put back in. So here's the pad. That is over here. So when you unroll this, it's actually very long. And I don't know exactly how long it is. All I know is that it will fit most people. I can't even get the whole thing in the shot. Here, let me try and do that. Okay, this is about as good as I can get it. But as you can see, I mean, this is a very long pad. But right now I'm going to inflate this so we can actually review it. One thing I am going to mention is the inflation valve that is at the top right corner. If you do not close this all the way, it will leak. But if you close it all the way, there's no leaking problems. And it has two functions. If you pull open the first tab, so there's only one thing hanging off, it's a one-way valve to fill it up. But if you take the thing hanging off, pull it again, then it's a two-way, and this is how you deflate it. So first opening's inflate, second opening's deflate. But yeah, let's inflate this. Okay, so it's inflated, and that's what it looks like. I don't know exactly how thick that is, but I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know, probably like 2 inches of comfort. Now I will say that I have used this pad on a week-long camping trip, and it was amazing. It was extremely comfortable. It did not leak at all. I only had to refill it because the fabric stretched out, but there was no leaking at all. And so at the foot right here, I've done some looking, and I still don't know what this is, but it's not part of the sleeping pad. It's just this little piece of fabric hanging off, and then there's an opening at the bottom. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I thought it was so that you can like put your boots on it or something. I don't know. If you know, please leave me a comment. But that's the foot end, and as you can see, it's very, very long. But not too long. It'll fit in most tents. And so up here, you have it included in a pillow. Now, I don't know how I feel about this because I like to bring my own pillow when I go camping. So if you like to do that, this might not be the pad for you. But if you're fine with a pillow that's attached to the pad permanently, then it does have that. It is a comfortable pillow, but I prefer to bring my own. But yeah, this pad I think can support about 300 pounds, maybe a little bit more than that. So it'll work for most people. And although what draws people away from these sometimes is I think they're called open cell inflatable pads, which means that they have these little pockets. As you can see, all these dots are pockets, and you can squish them down. Individually, they don't support any weight at all. But altogether, they support a lot of weight. Again, I slept on this for a week, had no trouble sleeping. Great nights of sleep. But yeah, let's look at the things that were included with it. Okay, so it included this little bag, which I'm assuming are patches for this thing. Now, this is a pretty durable material. It did not rip when I used it. I used it for cot camping and I used it for ground camping. Both times it was very comfortable. But let's see. These look like patches. They comes with 3 of them. And yeah, they are. Because you just peel up the layer of plastic, and I'm guessing you can patch this, but I don't think you'll ever need to. It's pretty durable as long as you're not sleeping on the ground without like a layer under this, like your tarp or the bottom of your tent. You should be fine. Now the emergency blanket that it comes with looks like that. This is the 140 by 210 centimeter one. I don't know the exact conversion into inches or whatever, but I'm assuming this would fit most people. And those are just some cool things that were included. Now I did get this pad on a very good deal. I got it for $16. So amazing deal, and it's extremely portable. As you saw, the original package was like maybe 10 inches by 4 inches. I mean, it was tiny, very good for backpacking. And I have a warning for you. The first time you inflate this, you should not be on a camp out. As soon as this comes in the mail, inflate it, preferably pretty tight air pressure. Pretty high air pressure. But inflate this and like leave it over 1 or 2 nights, and you're gonna come back and it's gonna be a little bit deflated. Now that doesn't mean it necessarily has a leak. That just means that the fabric is being stretched out for the first time, so it's going to get a little bit bigger and it's going to deflate a little bit. But after that, it shouldn't happen again. It might happen on your first night camping or something like that, but this pad has never leaked for me. I left it inflated for an entire week and it hasn't leaked for me. Just make sure you close the valve right here. Just make sure you close that and you should be good. And so now that we reviewed it, inflate it, I'm going to deflate it real quick. Now again, to deflate it, there's this little thing right here, and I'm actually going to zoom in on this for you. Okay, so as you can see, this valve right here, on one end there is a pull tab, and you just pull it up once, so there's only one thing hanging off. That's the one-way valve. This is how you inflate. You blow into this. But if you want to deflate it, you pull out the second one, which is just a hole, so that can deflate the pad. And I'm gonna zoom out again. Okay, I've zoomed out, and I mean, this is within seconds of it being deflated. It's already nearly flat. And the way you pack it up is the same way you unpacked it. First of all, you're just going to make sure the air is out. You probably want to start at the bottom of the pad and then like flatten it on your way up. Just makes it easier when you're rolling it back up. Right, you just flatten all the air out. Once that's done, what I do, you might have a different preference, but what I do when I'm folding it is I'll take the pad, I'll take the side that does not have the valve on it, and then fold it in a third. Because that matches up with this weird thing attached to the bottom. Again, I don't exactly know what it is. All I know is that it has this shape. So, because you fold it in thirds, so it has that shape. So that's why I fold this in thirds. But what you'll do is you'll fold it one side in a third of the way, then take the thing at the foot, fold it onto the pad. Make sure that's all nice and squared away, and then take the other side and fold that on top of it. And once you've done that all the way up the pad, then you can start rolling it. You want to start rolling it from the bottom side because you want to push all the extra air out. But I mean, that's really it to packing it up. It's very simple. It's very lightweight. I very much like this product. Okay, now it's in thirds. It should be about maybe a little bit more than hands width. So I'm gonna roll this up a little bit, and I'll get back to you when it's rolled up. Also, quick suggestion, if you want to have the accessories that came with it, always with the pad, what I would do is place them on the pad while you're rolling up, and then as you're rolling up, it's in the pad. But obviously you have to roll it a little bit tighter than I just did. But yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, once it's all rolled up, you close the openings. I can't really show you because I want to keep this in a rolled position or something like that. And make sure it's pretty tight. If you're a kid, you might need an adult. It requires a little bit of pressure, but I'm gonna get the bag. So, what I like about the bag is it's got a zipper. You know, I've said that, but now I can just set it in the bag and fold the sides over and easily zip it up. Just push it to the bottom of the bag and you might have to put a little effort in, but I mean, that's it. And that's my review of the OlarHike portable sleeping pad. I'll try and leave a link in the description if I can. If not, sorry, but have a great day. I'll see you next time.